So I'm over here doing laundry and I'm thinking, and I was like, you know what's really draining in life? What can be very exhausting is when it seems like you're the only one that care and you're actually considerate of other people. But you may occupy an environment with others who are just like takers. Like every man or woman is for themselves, man. And it's like when, how can I just say this? Like, you know what? It takes a lot to care. Like, seriously, it takes a lot of you, within your soul to care. Especially when we're living in a corrupted world where, I mean, bro, it's like you have a pure heart. You actually care. You're actually considerate of other people. You're not the only person in the world, but maybe you share a space with other people and you may be the only one or just maybe one of the few. But everybody else around you are like takers and it becomes draining. And I see why some people, heart turns cold and they start to become like the people, that rob them, of their, love, patience, and kindness or whatever. And I can see how that turns people cold, but it's like, but imagine when you're the one staying alive. Okay, there it is. It's like, because I'm trying to think about how to express this. It's like when you are surrounded around a bunch of people that are like basically spiritually dead, and it's like you're the only one alive. You know what I'm saying? It's like walking amongst the dead, and nobody, they don't have a soul, they don't have a care, a heart, they don't have, you know what I'm saying? Just like empty vessels that just take. Oh, and that's draining because it take a lot to care. Like imagine you actually caring in a society of just, violence and death. Like society to me it's just like death. Like this, the atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you meet people who are alive, and when I say alive, meaning people who have a pure heart, people who still care, people who still, show generosity, stuff like that. Those people to me are alive. And every other soul that's just, the taker and just the, the negative vibration or the violent one, it's like they're dead, spiritually dead, mentally dead, emotionally dead. And it's draining to be around dead people. Like for real. I'm just thinking about it. It's very draining to actually care in this world because it seems like most people do not care. And also when you continue to extend, consideration for those around you and you realize you cannot get it back. It's like they don't care about how you feel. No matter how many times you expressed yourself, have you ever been around them type of people? Like it doesn't matter how you feel, but as long as they are fulfilled and their needs are met, but that's draining. And it's like you gotta nearly, you know what I'm saying, repeat yourself several times for somebody to actually respect you or your boundaries. That can be draining too, especially when you respecting other people's boundaries. Like I say, it takes a lot to really care. And another thing that this brings me to think about is, empathy, sympathy, and like compassion. And that is also what's missing in the world. Even, just amongst people, that is missing. Because like I said, the hearts are turned cold. And another thing, I was having a conversation with a friend and I was like, even though you're, are born into a family and you have your relatives, you would think that you would be close to your family members, right? But it's like, even with that, you still find yourself being like the outcast or still not having that closeness. Like, or you don't fit in and you still have to, find your tribal people in this world. That's crazy how you can be born into a family as well. And it's like, y'all not the same. Like, you're not the same. So now you still, in life on this journey of trying to find your tribe. That's also draining too. Because, I know a lot of us are trying to find, our tribal people, our like-minded people, people who share the same heart that we have. That's something. So that just means, we are a lot of vessels or souls or whatever you want to call us, spirits, and it's like trying to find our way. Okay? Okay, y'all, this is not like a motivational message. I'm just thinking. Like, this is what I do sometimes when I'm cleaning and I'm home doing laundry. I just be thinking like, man, for those that actually have a pure heart and you actually care in life, you a strong person. It takes a lot to care in this wicked world, because who really care nowadays? Like, really, like, if you in a wicked world and you care, that is very rare. Okay? Now catch them diamonds for real. That's very rare. So to all the pure-hearted people, I hope that you find other people that's just like you. I really do. Because it's tough being the only one that care, or one of the ones that care and show consideration for others, show sympathy, empathy, and compassion. That's something. Now that's special. Like, you're in a wicked world and you actually still have a heart to love. You know what I'm saying? And still look out for people. That's something. Anyway, y'all, this is just my talk for the day. But y'all drop a comment. Y'all let me know what y'all be feeling, what y'all thinking.